Hi everyone, good morning. It's a nice day here. Today we had rain, so everything's looking nice and fresh. And I slept through the night last night, which is good for me because my ears, they're still a bit painful, but not as much as they were. I try not to take Tylenol every day because otherwise it won't work. So, how pretty it is. I love the sunshine. It's nice and cool in the morning. Come sit out on my balcony. Yeah, depression is a funny thing. You have body aches and pains that you never anticipate, and you wake up feeling out. Look at this bee here on my... Try to get rid of it. Oh, no. It's a bumblebee. Oh, I left both sides open, so hopefully it will fly out. But yeah, I try to keep my place neat and tidy so that when I wake up in the morning, I'm not waking up to a tip. I make my bed every day. I do everything I can to live a normal life while I'm looking for work and not to let things get me down. I think it's going. Oh no, it didn't go. Life is contradictory. I feel sorry for the saints who lived before me because they probably went through exactly what I'm going through. And people, scientists, people that, there it's gone. I left the door like this so that it could find its way out. And it found its way out. People that are going through what I'm going through probably were the scientists, the saints. They probably all got, like Saint Faustina, her parents put her into psychiatric care because they thought she was delusional. And I think there's something wrong with the police in this country because life is contradictory. The earth spins at such faster rate, we don't even feel it moving. Our planes fly across the sky, taking us to destinations that we could never have imagined. We walk on the earth not realizing at the pace it's moving at. The planet tilts, so every year when you look at your sunshine coming into your place, like I do, you see that the sun hits a different spot. Every day it changes slightly. But for the police, there's no contradictions in life. That's why they sent me to have a psychiatric assessment done. Because for them, everything is black and white. And everything is clear. And if it doesn't make sense, then you're the delusional one. And you're the one who needs to have your head examined. And you're the one that needs to get hauled and treated like a criminal, taken to the police station. Anyway. It's soul-destroying when it happens to you. It changes you because you live a good life. You live a life that others look up to. You set a good example. You go to university. You keep your nose out of trouble. You do well. And you start building up your life, and then along comes some idiot and destroys it. Anyway, that's life, I guess. I hope and pray before I die, God will bless me with that financial success that I want, that I'll be able to do a doctorate. I emailed Father Peter Knox in South Africa just to update him on where I'm at. But I think it's unfortunate that I can't do my PhD in theology. I would like to do it, but everything's harder for women than for men, especially if you're not a priest. So these priests don't help. They're too focused on their own life and their own careers. So I'll just have to keep praying about it. I wish I was closer to Damien, then I could talk to him. He also doesn't write to me. I asked Father Peter, do you hear from Damien Howard? He said no. So I just have to carry on. It's sad for me because the priests that like me are the older priests. They're gone now. Father Gunther's gone. Some of the older priests, they know how the church used to be. And they know how they empowered women, how they brought us up to read, to play the instruments, to take a leadership role in the church. And all of that is slowly being taken away, it's sad. But hopefully it will not last forever. Things happen in cycles in the Catholic Church. And there are some priests that will still do it. There are some priests that will still make sure that women come up as speakers, as leaders in the community, get those good paid jobs and thrive. Because for me, this is not thriving. Being unemployed, sitting at home. I told Father Peter also that it's for me and my mom. So I hope that things will change. But it's very, very sad. If I was somebody that was a troublemaker in society, somebody that caused problems for the police and the priests and the churches, then yeah, I would agree with everything that they do to me. But I don't. And you do one little thing wrong and they come down on you like a ton of bricks. Oh no. If I get my $1 million, I'll go back to Cape Town. I'm tired of always... You get tired of always being the one telling them, like, you're not looking at it the right way. You're not thinking about it the right way. I'm tired of it. So, anyway, sometimes God works in a different way to bring about the things that you want and that He wants. I never wanted to come here to Toronto. But anyway, the Jesuits that know me at the college know my heart. So I guess that's something to be grateful for and to be thankful for. But yeah, it's depressing. I have to use my essential oils now. Like today, I'll make up an oil with lavender and bergamot, and I'll rub that because you get when you're going through depression, you get aches and pains all over your body. You wake up, your body's aching, and especially like down my sides of my torso. That's where I get the aches and pains. That's why it's important for me to focus on nature, take my walks. If I don't go out for my walks, then do creative reading, play my piano, because those are the things that help me. Medication is just rubbish. So, anyway, it was good. At least I slept through the night, and then I'll get ready for my day today. At least I'm not missing myself, so that's good. But it takes a toll on you when you're unemployed for a long time and you have lots of skills and lots of talents to offer. They should put me in charge at some of these places. Like, there's nice schools in South Africa. There's lots of nice places. I would go back. I'd go back to Cape Town or go back to England instead of sitting here. Everybody goes through the same thing here. Even when I went to Branksome Hall, when I talked to the people that are running things now, they're like, oh, everyone has the same story. I'm like, why? They're like, oh, there's no stability in this country. I'm like, oh, so everybody has to do a mishmash of things and go through long periods of unemployment and everything before you finally get something decent. They're like, yeah. I'm like, oh, please, I should have stayed in South Africa. Anyway, I came here wanting to be close to family. It's a joke. You don't get to see family. They're too busy with their own lives. And you never have money. I never have money to do anything. So I was like, I should have stayed in South Africa. Anyway, it's very hard to go back there now because they don't give out a lot of visas. Because they're all dealing, with their own unemployment and their own situations. But it's very sad. Yeah, they didn't want to listen to me. Now look at what's happening to Teleperformance. No, Belinda, no, yeah. Maybe next time you people will listen to me and give me the good paid jobs and the leadership positions instead of telling me that my emails are contradictory and that I don't know what I'm talking about and other people can hold the good paid jobs, not me. Maybe then things will change. Because, really and truly, people are tired of it. Seriously? All those German bishops, they messed up everything in the church. Now everybody's crying. It's too funny. Just stay at home and watch the Mass from Knox Shrine or wherever. St. Michael's Cathedral. There's so many. You can watch the Mass from Manresa Chapel. You can watch the Mass from Ireland. You can watch the Mass from the Basilica here. And watch everything at home. You don't have to go. So, anyway, I'll keep praying. Maybe I'll shake the trees. I tell Elvis, I say, Elvis, do you want me to shake the tree? Do you want me to shake the tree? Then the money will fall from the tree. I don't know how he expects me to live. But I'm obviously being protected from something. God knows what. But I've also got bills to pay, I tell him. So I need to go out and work. The bills don't pay themselves. I'm very happy at home. If Elvis gave me millions of dollars, I would just stay at home and just live my life. I'd buy my $1 million house there in Cape Town and go back. And just leave all these people that say, it's not possible, you can't do it, it's impossible. Although you don't have faith, so yeah, everything's impossible for you and not for God. God is a God of contradictions, but you can't see it because you're blind. That's why.